Hello friends! Good morning, good evening. Have a nice day. Good day today. Have a good day today. Okay, I'm here, Didel again. I have my new my topic is like a continuation in my topic before about Marcos. This is more about his last will, but a portion only, not all, because I could not memorize, of course, the one. Yeah, so I'm just sharing with you what I know, and I can show you to some of these. So, and I will tell you where you can find. Okay, about the Marcos gold. As what you know that Marcos had acquired his gold from that Taliano gold, and he was with Doctor Doctor what is the her Diaz. This Doctor Diaz was I have here, and I will show you in few minutes. Doctor Diaz was Father Jose Antonio Diaz. It's not doctor. This Father Antonio, whose Father Jose Antonio Diaz was Dr. Jose Rizal. As what I said before, that Rizal even who this said, I forgot the name of Carol Hodis or something. Oh yeah, said that Jose Rizal died when he was so old. That was the one he was died in Bagumbayan or Luneta. That was an impostor. It's not Jose Rizal, the real Jose Rizal. And as what I've known also in some of those, I've read that when Jose Rizal, when he was old, he has, I think, how many, I forget, I think 8 or 18 aliases he made. Like this, his name is, okay, I will show you. Father Father Jose Antonio Diaz. That's one of the as what even President Bush knows that this Father Jose Antonio Diaz and Marcos was the richest man in the world. When he was asked, it was here. So I will show you. Yeah, it says there. Here, I will read. Okay. Gold for gold, dollar for dollar. This country, the Maharlika, is the richest country, meaning the Philippines is a country in the world. During a talk in the US TV, the week following bombing of the New York towers before, President Bush was asked this question: which is the richest country in the world? He said with a smile, the Philippines. Okay, you can see it here. And then, yeah, this is one of the, because as what I knew, but anyway, I will give you the link later. I will tell you the link. As what we know on that time, even Bush knows that the richest man in the world before was Marcos and Father Jose Antonio Diaz, because they were the one who has the gold, the more on gold, how many metric tons of gold they had. And why Marcos became the richest? Because all the golds of Father Jose Antonio Diaz was left to Marcos, because Father Jose Antonio Diaz made Marcos on that time, because Marcos was a lawyer and Rizal was already so old and he's not a lawyer. He was not a lawyer. So he had that confidence and give that authority to Marcos like that. So, and then when he died, he gave all those riches, because that is not for him, that is for the Philippines, for the Filipino people. And then for me, when I analyze the story, but anyway, I will tell you more about this. Just listen to me. Some of those guys, I will show you also. Um, uh, we, as what I've said before in my other blogs, that Jose Rizal died in the 1972. He was, but in fact, the other I have known is 80s already, but I'm not so sure. But as what I've, Carol Hodis, the one, the lawyer of the World Bank, was Karen Hodis, said that Rizal was still alive on that time, and and as what he said is he already met Jose Rizal, but even though you can see Jose Rizal at the time, I think you don't know him because he was already too old. He's more than 100 years, so that is why no one would knows him. But I think the one they knows because of the sign, the right signing of that, like that. They would know of the handwriting of Jose Rizal. It's like that, and then the Marcos gold was added aside from Marcos because he has the as lawyer of Father Jose Antonio Diaz, has a part of it, or a portion, because he has a as a lawyer, or a payment of Jose Antonio Diaz. So he had that. But you know, the real that for me, I was the one who would be thinking in the real story. No, the one they said in the what we know in the school, that Rizal was died because of his writings of Nonoli Me Tangere and all those, the El Filibusterismo, because he featured there how the Spaniards did the Filipinos, because they really so much cruel, the cruelties of the Spaniards that they did to the Filipinos, but it's not that one. But for me only, I could not. Anyway, it's up to you. What would you think? That for me is the real reason of that was the Marcos the gold, because on that before that before Marcos, Rizal, because Rizal was older than Marcos, Rizal has more gold than Marcos. So okay, and then as what we know, when Marcos was the president, he has a lot of gold already, because as what even Imelda said, that Marcos was trading gold too, so his gold became more. But you know that gold that was from the Italiano gold and goes to Rizal until to Marcos, that was from the Solomon's gold, and then in the long time ago, that was because that was an why it came also. I've said in my story also that the last time, that why Rizal became had that gold, because Rizal was married to he got that from the Italiano, and then Italiano, that because the actually the Italiano was the richest, and then until it became to Rizal, to get to Rizal in his time, because they're by descendants, and then until became to Marcos. And as what I've said before, that we had lot of golds in our country. Okay, this time I will show you how, as what I've known, even Carl Hoody said that it's more than 1 million metric tons, not only millions. I would tell you, it's not 1 million and even billions of gold. But the one showed was only, I think, more than 1 million, or I don't know, I'm not so sure. But as what they knew, it was, I will show you here, and then I will tell you where you can find this. It's trillion metric tons of gold we had in the Philippines, and at was it said there that it's not found it's not even all in the banks. It's on in our deepest ground of the Philippines, as what we knew, as what I've said and the others, that why the Philippines was Ophir is the mountain of golds, because we had really that. And then I will show you how it's in there. And then the this is the last will of testament. I'm just part of the last will and testament of Marcos. Okay, I will show you how much is earlier I showed this, that it says that how rich we are, but I will show you how rich is the Philippines in Marcos. And then this testament was signed by Marcos, and in his left hand, in his right hand. So I will show you where does okay, where is that? Okay, I will tell you where in this portion, so you can see. Okay, I will tell you where you can find this one. Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger, and then yeah, I hope it could be bigger a little bit so you can see. So wait, I will show you. No, it will go up, but if not, okay, there, over here a little bit. So in this portion, if you try to see this, try to read this, because this is really long. It would take how many minutes? 35 minutes, I think, all in all, if you read this one. It's in here, in this portion. If you try to see this, because I will tell you after this, I would say where you could find this this documents. It's still in YouTube, where it says here, somewhere here, if you try to look the what is this? It's in here in R. After R, down R, you can see here, you can see how many we had, how many golds we had in our country. It says this is trillion tons of gold we have. They called it trillion tons of gold of trillion tons of gold of miraculous gold. Trillion tons of miraculous gold. That's how rich is the Philippines. So, okay, I will tell you where you can find this. You can find this in the last will testament of Marcos. Okay, this one. Like this one, okay. Here's the last will testament. It's just in the portion, but if you really want this, you can see this in YouTube. Wait, okay, I will show you that. Yeah, here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will show you the last will and testament. This is signed by Marcos. So before I haven't showed you, but this time I showed you the permanent. That is the sign of Marcos. And in this, it's really long, but you can make it bigger by making your fingers like that. And then yeah, you can read that, and it says there all. I'm just telling you the portion of the last will and testament. The title in the you can see this in YouTube. The title is Marcos Last Will and Testament, or Last Will and Testament. Oh no, Marcos Last Will and Testament. You can read that, all those I've shown you. You can read the one R, that one R that I try to in my finger, point in my finger down there. You can see that trillion tons of gold. That's how rich is our country. That is why a lot of people wants really interested in our country. That's not the one that before that they came, the Spaniards, that they came here in our country to have that spices. That's wrong. That was really false. The friars was the one who made that story. They just twist the story of the Philippines. The Philippines is because the Philippines is the land of Ophir. As I've said that also in my other vlogs. And if you want to know more about the land of Ophir, it's in the Solomon's Gold series. It's in YouTube too. So that's all for now, my dear friends, and you know now how rich is our country. That is why a lot of people really interested to our country. So we must have to love our country too, even though but as what they said, that the Philippines would really rise up in God's time. How rich our country it would be soon. Okay, that's all for now. So hopefully you will be interested in what I've shown, because I showed you and I told you already where you can get that that topic about Lost Will and Testament. It's in YouTube, and you try to read it so you will know. Okay, that's all, friends, and thank you for watching, and hopefully you will get more will be more interested, and you will know about our country, is how rich is our country. Okay, bye bye, friends, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe and watch my video. Okay, bye bye, friends. Okay, bye bye.